Om Sai Ram. European gentleman. One European gentleman of Mumbai once came to Shirdi with an introductory note from Nana Sahib Chandorkar and with some object in view. He was comfortably accommodated in a tent. He wanted to kneel before Baba and kiss his hand. Therefore, he tried thrice to step into the masjid, but Baba prevented him from doing so. He was asked to sit in the open courtyard below and take Baba's darshan from there. Not pleased with the reception he got, he wanted to leave Shirdi at once and came to bid goodbye. Baba asked him to go the next day and not to hurry. People also requested him to abide by Baba's instructions. Not listening to all, he left Shirdi in a tonga. The horses ran all right, but when Savli Velur was passed, a bicycle came in front, on seeing which the horses were frightened and ran fast. The tonga turned topsy-turvy and the gentleman fell down and was dragged over some distance. He was immediately rescued but had to go and lie in Kopergaon Hospital for the treatment of his injuries. Such experiences were legion, and people learned the lesson that those who disobeyed Baba's instructions met with accidents in one way or the other, and those who obeyed them were safe and happy. The necessity of mendicancy. Now to return to the question of mendicancy. A question may arise in the minds of some that if Baba was such a great personage, God manifest, why should he have taken recourse to begging bowl throughout his life? This question may be considered and replied from two standpoints. Who are the people who have a right to live by the begging bowl? Our Shastras say that those persons who, after getting rid of or becoming free from the three main desires, namely for progeny, for wealth, for fame, and accept sannyasa, are the fit persons to live by begging alms. They cannot make cooking arrangements and dine at their home. The duty of feeding them is laid on the shoulders of householders. Sai Baba was neither a householder nor vanaprastha. He was a celibate sannyasi, that is, sannyasi from boyhood. His firm conviction was that the universe was his home. He was the Lord Vasudeva, the supporter of the universe and the imperishable Brahma. So he had full right to take recourse to begging. Now from the standpoint of Panchasona, five sins and their atonement, we all know that in order to prepare foodstuffs and meals, the householders have to go through five actions or processes, namely Kandani, pounding, Peshani, grinding, Udagumbi, washing pots, Marjani, sweeping and cleaning, Chulli, lighting hearths. These processes involve destruction of a lot of small insects and creatures, and thus the householders incur sin. In order to atone for the sins, our Shastras prescribe six kinds of sacrifices, namely Brahmayagya, Vedadhyayan, offerings to Brahman or the study of the Vedas, Pitrayajna, offerings to the ancestors, Devayajna, offering to the gods, Hodayajna, offering to the beings, Manushya Aditi Yajna, offerings to men or uninvited guests. If these sacrifices enjoined by the Shastras are duly performed, the purification of the mind is effected, and this helps them to get knowledge and self-realization. Baba, in going from house to house, reminded the inmates of the sacred duty, and fortunate were the people who got the lesson at their homes from Baba. devotees' experiences. Now to return to the other more interesting subject, Lord Krishna has said in the Bhagavad Gita 9:26, "Whosoever devotedly offers to me a leaf, a flower, or a fruit, or water, of that pure-hearted man, I accept that pious offering." In the case of Sai Baba, if a devotee intended really to offer anything to Sai Baba, and if he afterwards forgot to offer the same, Baba reminded him or his friend about the offering and made him bring to him and then accepted it and blessed the devotee. A few instances are given below. Tarkat family, father and son. Mr. Ramachandra Atmaram alias Baba Sahib Tarkat, formerly a Prarthana Samajist, was a staunch devotee of Sai Baba. His wife and son loved Baba equally or perhaps more. It was once proposed that Master Tarkat should go with his mother to Shirdi and spend his summer vacation there. But the son was unwilling to go, as he thought that in case he left his home in Bandra, the worship of Sai Baba in the house would not be properly attended to, as his father, being a Prarthana Samajist, would not care to worship Sai Baba's picture. However, on his father's giving an assurance under oath that he would perform the worship exactly as his son was doing, the mother and the son left for Shirdi on a Friday night. May Sai Baba bless all those who are listening to this Sai Satcharita. Om Sai Ram.